Good morning. You turned down your volume because we're live right now. Please turn down your volume, then we'll work on it. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. We've got two people on real quick. Okay, let me go back where you were. Go back again. Go back again. I don't know. Let me go back.
Was live.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We're streaming, so welcome in everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, go back to find your face, the back to the homepage. Okay. Okay, let me see. 6 days ago, 1 minute. All right. I'm getting the same thing you are. There it is. Edit privacy. Good morning. Good morning. How was your week this week? Scott, what was happening with you?
Everything and nothing, depending on how you want to react to it. Isn't that what's going on?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking.
No, Julie and I have been talking. We've been solving all the world's problems this morning. We were talking about the Pope. What else were we talking about? Oh,
we just mentioned the Pope.
Our friend Tina wants to, I have a crippled chicken.
Aw.
And she's never been able to walk right. So we're going to take her to class Monday night and heal the chicken. She wants me to bring, I got to tell you this.
Okay.
Switch me so we're right.
He gets anxious when he's not. Okay.
She has a dog. You remember that little Chihuahua mix? Not the black one, but the other one, the third one that never is very social.
Yeah.
It's her son's dog. Long story short, she's been putting trance healing on this dog. The dog is jumping up on furniture now. It's running with the other two dogs to greet people. And she says it keeps coming to her in the morning for these sessions. Lets her know. She says even when she's in the bathroom on the toilet, the dog comes in and wants to be.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I've been around that dog for 6 years.
Yeah.
Just night and day difference. Unbelievable.
I mean, it used to be about 2 years ago. It was out there somewhat, but this was before Zuzu.
Well, Zuzu.
It was a lot more.
We're talking about our friend's dogs.
Yeah.
The point of the story is this 19-year-old dog suddenly has all this new energy from her trance healing. So
that's great.
I'm going to take my crippled chicken into class Monday night and see if we can fix her. I've been giving her back rubs and she likes them. It's hard giving a chicken a back rub.
Yeah. Could you plug this in while you're...
I don't know if any of you have tried that before.
Well, I know that Amber's talked. Hi, Scooter Pam. Welcome in. Amber has talked about her bunny rabbit and having to massage a bunny rabbit or something. So yeah,
I've never massaged a bunny.
And I've talked to Kirby, and he helps dogs. He does a lot of healing with mainly dogs.
Interesting hearing him talk because he says if he needles a dog, dogs look back like what's going on. Cats just fall over and lay there. It's funny how the different animals react.
Yeah, but one of the things, he's also an herbalist besides as an acupuncturist. Mm-hmm. And so he can do herbs to dogs, but he says we don't do them to cats because they just don't react well. And yeah, it could be not good for them.
I know you're not supposed to feed cats spices and stuff maybe that's why.
Well, there's a lot of spices that they feed dogs too, and that really shouldn't happen either. Garlic and pepper are not good for dogs. And a lot of people, because of beef bones, they feed their dogs the beef bones that they cooked, whether it was ribs or prime rib or something like that. Nice bones. But most people put garlic and pepper and stuff on that. And that isn't good for dogs.
Chocolate's not good for them.
No, chocolate's not good for them either. And I've seen where they, even in, I'm not sure what kind of restaurants, maybe it's just fast food, but whipped cream or vanilla ice cream, that still has sugar in it. And that's still not.
Sorbet.
Yeah, I don't see how that's good for dogs. But Miss Scooter Pam is here, and she is a dog whisperer. So, what do you think about that, Pam? Dogs versus cats, and the
Mac Cherry.
Mac Cherry, yes, has been here before too. So, yes.
You got a question today, Pam? We're going to log you in the queue.
We're already logged in the queue, but
We were skinny last week. No, we had a lot of people last week. What week was it? We were slow. A few weeks before.
It's been a while. Well, there's a lot of craziness going on. We already talked about the new pope. What does everybody think about all this stuff?
Just get on the freeway. Oh my gosh.
What?
Craziness. If you get on the freeway, just the driving cars and motorcycles. We have new motorcycle laws. These guys are going nuts.
Oh, do we?
If you're going down the street, they can pass through rather than they didn't used to.
The split the thing. They've been able to split it as long as they're, I think it's 25 miles an hour less.
I've got guys flying past me on the freeway. Goodness. It scares you.
They're splitting on the freeway now?
Yeah. I mean, they're weaving in and out traffic, and I think just an accident waiting to happen.
Oh, we were talking about dogs and not giving them spices. Well, first cats and then dogs, because I was talking about, I used to make prime rib all the time when I had dogs, not for the dogs, but for us for holidays, and give them the bones. But come to find out, garlic and pepper are not good for dogs. So
get rid of worms. Doesn't garlic get rid of worms?
I don't know. That's what I heard. But I know Scooter Pam knows more.
Worms
about
don't like that.
Yep. And Pam does not have a question today.
Mac, what you got going on in your world?
Did you share on yours? Is that your pendulum?
It's a homemade piece of junk. I was sitting here playing.
You have a pendulum?
Yes.
He made himself a pendulum. So, did you have any questions? What else was going on? You were talking about other things this week, too.
Well, we were talking about trips to Alaska, not doing a show next week.
Yes, it looks like he will be gone for 3 weeks.
We can't coordinate the two of us from where we're going to be.
Well, you're going to be busy on the 3 Fridays.
Yes.
So, especially next Friday, because you're going to classes?
A class reunion.
No, that's the following one, I thought. Aren't you going to Baltimore or something?
That's in July.
Oh, I thought they were saying this week.
No.
Or next week.
No, that's later in summer.
Oh.
When it's hot. Good time.
I can't keep up. So, where's the 3 different? You've got Alaska cruise. You've got a
high school reunion next week and Alaska cruise after that.
And then what's after that?
Baltimore. But not right away.
Oh, well, you said 3 weeks in a row. So I've got 2 weeks that I can count.
Well, 3 weeks being a 10-day trip.
To where?
Alaska.
Oh, so you
Probably
2 Fridays. Okay.
Something like that.
Yes, you can. What is your question, Mac Cherry? Because he's been asking you to post it. So I know we're just rambling on, but
I can share.
Yes, he's going to share to let people know he's here. But thank you, and please remember to share and all that stuff while we're waiting for you to pop in your question.
No, that's their question.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss A5.
So, Mac.
I thought about you this week. A5.
Okay. What do you think about Andy this week?
What she thought was hilarious when I said, let something go and it doesn't come back, you hunt it down and kill it and stuff like that.
He's not really that violent, people. We'll just say.
It's one of my dramatic
Mac,
moments.
we've asked you to post your question or what type of reading you would like. And that's why I went to commercial, so you could do that.
Hey, Five, you got little birds flying around you. What's going on? I see a little blue jay. Does blue jays mean anything
I
to
saw
you?
blue jays this morning, too, in my dreams. Well, in my third eye.
Third eye dreams. You ever notice if you're around other people, you have if you're around somebody's energy for, what would I say, an overnight thing? I've noticed I dream differently
Oh, okay.
depending on the people I've been around. I get a kick out of it too.
It's still, yeah.
Good morning, Miss Wendy.
But what do blue jays mean to you, Miss Angie? Because he's been seeing blue
Yeah,
jays
over
around
your
you.
left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Little chirping, happy.
Isn't there a song that blue jay on my shoulder?
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
I've got something on my shoulder. What is that song?
Is it a blue jay?
I don't know if it sounds like a Disney thing, but it's not.
Well, it might not have started out as Disney, but Disney borrowed it.
Yeah, there.
And what is the fast food Friday cuisine? So Mac Jerry wants a reading, but cannot give us more information.
Wendy, are you out riding horses today?
It's a little warm this afternoon. It's supposed to get to 100.
That's what I heard. And then it's supposed to drop down back into the 80s next
I
week.
know.
I'm going, yay, yay.
And I love the mornings. It was a low 70 this morning, low 70s. I love it when it's even lower than that. But I did check in April. Now, our April high is usually 85 degrees, and it was, again, 85 degrees. However, it did hit 101 on the 11th of April. So there was a lot of ones in that, for those of you who like numerology. And the normal low is 50 degrees, and it was 49.5. So it was below.
I hope we stay normal.
I like to get below normal
Or
a little
below
bit.
normal.
Yeah, I like that. Even if it's a half degree below
Last year,
normal,
my
I'm good.
apples came out small because it got so hot so fast.
Yeah. So you need more
More cool.
more cool and also more moisture too. We had a pretty decent rain. Did you get any rain out here?
My driveway was wet. Nobody else's was. It's like the clouds just opened up in my
Ah,
house. I don't
well,
know if that's-
The chickens in your yard appreciates that. So, wow. Mac Cherry's not coming
Wendy's
back.
just saying hi. Talk
Yes.
amongst yourselves.
Say
Okay.
hi. Yeah,
Now I'm
where's
thinking about Jess. Where is Jess?
and Victor and Kevin.
Are we?
Yeah, I feel like romper room. You know, I always do that when I call them Friday.
Maybe we're old hat. Maybe we've lost our zip.
No, things are a little busy this weekend. I know people are getting ready for a lot of graduations this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Graduation.
A lot back east and
That
in
makes
the
me think
north.
about all the people that.
See what happens? You say the
We were-
name
we
and
were
they
just
pop in. No fast food Friday. The kids are taking us to dinner Sunday, but I just ordered blueberries. Yes. Yeah, and I'm so sorry your Kneaders closed down out there, man.
Meters?
Kneaders, there's a lot of Kneaders that closed down. Yeah.
Is that a?
That's right up the street from you
Yeah,
on Broadway, and it's a bakery.
oh, bakery.
Yeah.
Bakery.
It's a fast food bakery. They do great on breakfast. And I do like one of their sandwiches. They have good stuff. Anyway, and it's fresh, very fresh. So it's very quiet. Mac Cherry, come on. Hocus pocus, LOL, hocus pocus. But oh yes. Yes, he called in Jess, but she didn't show up. So
Kevin,
Jess and Kevin.
And Kevin.
I think I said Victor first before Kevin.
You said
so-
Victor first. Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
said
Kevin
Victor
should be
first,
anymore.
He showed up.
Yeah. Good job, Victor.
And we got blueberries. Now I want blueberries. She hit a nerve.
Yeah.
What else?
What else? What are you doing for Mother's Day?
Well, I have no mother.
Right.
So what am I doing Sunday? Probably working in my yard.
Huh.
I have a wire I have to run before my next irrigation.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
I'd dig a trench back there.
If I
fill it
see
in.
bluebird, I hear the chirp, and it usually is spirit telling me to pay attention. Ah, so that's what you're getting for her.
Maybe that's it. It clears the bell. Pay attention to that little bird, bluebird. There's bluebirds, blue jays. Are there blue anything else?
What's the difference between blue jays and bluebirds?
You've got a shape difference.
Well, I know, but I
The
mean,
heads.
spiritually speaking.
Oh. Spiritually speaking.
I'm going to have to do that. Yes,
And
I saw New Year's
Victory-
clothes. I never had a chance to visit. Yeah, the only ones that are open are basically out here, and one in Glendale at 75th Avenue and Beardsley. That is by our friend Stephanie's shop there. She's esthetician.
The meters up here in the corner.
Yeah.
We had the wildflowers. I don't know which one was the original one. I've been in the meters a couple of times.
Yeah, this Neaters has changed recently because of the closing of the other Neaters. Because now the Tempe staff is over at the
Oh.
Gilbert store. Big difference, people. Just saying. Big
There's
difference.
an energy difference in there. I don't know what it was.
Huge. Well, there's a huge energy difference recently too. Huge.
It's not funny how you go in a particular store. One store feels this way, and one's.
Yes.
I always wonder whether that's the people running it, or the concept, or the location.
It's a little of both, but that one location can change the energy. Depends on who's there.
Right.
So it's really different. So you shared, and I got to get.
Victor has been nature spirits. Have been connecting to me.
No.
To forest over here. It's been blue fairies.
Oh, cool!
Hate it when those gnomes are running around.
I love it when the gnomes are
They're
around.
scurrying here and scurrying there. Busy little bees. I need elementals working on my pine tree. Save my
We
pine
need
tree.
to call them in.
I've done that. I don't know whether they're slacking or what.
Have you tried? Did you get any mushroom spores or anything?
No.
Because I was thinking maybe inoculating with mushrooms might help.
I don't know whether it's heat or whether it's bugs. I've had it looked
It's
at.
pine tree,
Yeah.
and it's over 50 years old.
Yeah. Bugs.
Well,
Or
it's
just
a
carry
disease. Yeah, because
It's got to be pushing 50 anyway.
yeah, in the area that I live, it's just 50 years old, and
I thought they were forever.
they are, but they have picked up diseases recently. I forgot the name of the disease that's going around Arizona.
I see a lot of old pine trees being affected and turning brown.
Yeah,
One up the road just keeled over.
yeah. Yeah, they're not really good. Ask elementals to help me sprout out my sunflowers. Cool. Yeah, sunflowers are really great.
You eat the seeds or just look at the flowers?
I hope you use the seeds. Utilize the seeds are very important. Let's see who we got here today. We've got people all over.
At trance last night, Tina set up her cabinets. So we had 5 cabinets in her little space. If you guys are into trance healing and whatnot, learning how to tune into the ethers and send energy.
And that's, you're talking about the Thursday night?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you guys just went through a class with
Chris Ryder.
Chris Ryder.
Ryder? Right, yeah. He used to drive a taxi cab. He said if you told me I was going to be doing this, he was going to.
I wonder if he looks back while he's doing things just to see what he might have said to a customer that might have changed things, or what his customer
You
said to
wonder
him.
what pushed him.
Yeah, it's for the flowers.
He's got the personality of a cab driver.
Well, flowers are good to eat. I mean, seeds are good to eat, but also to replenish your garden next year.
Right.
We don't have a whole lot of people asking questions. Mac
That
Cherry
means all
was
your-
here.
It means all your lives were perfect.
Yeah. I was going to check on Bluebirds versus Blue Jays, but you guys are more important than that right now. And I can't get this guy to talk. He's usually very talkative.
I'm scanning.
You're scanning.
They're saying we have something we
Okay.
can talk about. Really?
Go for it. I bring more people in.
Huh. They're saying we see you all struggling to maneuver conversations of sorts when really all you need to do is quiet down and lock into each other. So I'm taking that as an energetic connection. The highlights are more effective than fireworks. I'm like, okay.
The highlights are more effective than fireworks. Cool. I like that.
Never heard that before.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about connections, and Joyski, hello, welcome in. Connections and airwaves and stuff before.
Yes.
So I think that's
Ether connection.
ether. Yeah. Ether. And airwaves too, because of, bouncing off of towers and satellites. And
What?
oh my.
What's up on spiritual part?
What's up on the spiritual part?
Topic for me.
Oh, okay. So, Joyski, did you have a question? So, Victor, I don't know how many reads he's had this week, but he has a question. Topic. Speak
What,
more
Joyski on
of
Tuesday
what's
night?
up on the spiritual part. Huh? No, he doesn't. That's like 3 a.m. in the morning or something like that for him. It's not a good look. Or were they saying, I think Bonnie said it was like 2 in the morning or something. I don't remember. Anyway, star seeds. Yeah, well, speak about what's up on the spiritual part. Okay, we can talk about that. I'm wondering about a house. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Angie's in there too. So Victor wants to talk about star seeds.
How about an
What do you guys
RV,
think?
Angie?
No, that's not right for her.
You're not an RV person.
Not yet.
Well, my thought is don't wonder. Look into it. I can refer you to, I've got my son being connected with 2 individuals. That one's a mortgage guy and one is a realtor. And I'm pushing them to push him because my son will dream about it, but he won't take action. So maybe taking action, I would go just decide you want to do it. But I wouldn't buy a house with a new job. If you got an old job, I would buy it with that just for work history reasons. But if you're interested, I can connect you.
I think she's got a lot of realtors that
There's a lot
she can
of
work with.
the new builds are flat, and they're offering all kinds of
Oh, that's
concessions.
right. Yeah, new build right now.
They're just sort of sagging,
And
and
they-
yet they keep not our long road.
Airplane trips, not a problem.
But RV trips.
Yeah, unless the RV flies. I don't think she'd want to do it though.
Don't you want to pull into the parks at night and sit there and talk to all the people? And
Oh, that would be kind of cool. I want a new position at
Oh,
my current
okay.
company. Yes,
what
new
what-
position.
What position do you currently have? There. They're teasing. They're saying you're above your pay grade. So does that mean you're worth more than what you're being paid?
Yes.
Okay. That's what they just
She's
told
worth
me.
a lot more than a pay grade. So yeah. Okay. Thank you for that.
Well, the deals are out there
It's
depending
yucky.
on your mindset.
It's the yucky.
And the economy just took a shot up because of all the tariffs and things. But I keep hearing from the mortgage guy and I keep hearing from the realtor guy that
Okay, good.
don't sit around waiting and don't. What was interesting, the mortgage guy was telling me, people will go through the process, they get down to the wire, and when they see this thing starting to happen, they go, and they pull back and retract. He says he sees it all the time.
Oh my.
You know, it's that fear of success, maybe, or lack of. You get that flutter in your heart. And you say, "Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this."
Buyer's remorse, but
Something
before
like that.
you actually do the buying, I keep seeing me buying a house that was a steal. Exactly. So what they're saying is a new build, or what everybody's saying. You know what?
Compliance analysts and banking government regulations. Ooh.
Wow.
That means they give you free money, right? If you need to borrow it.
I think she receives bonuses for what she does. I hopefully still.
I would start
Still.
looking. There's this realtor stands up and there's thousands of houses on the market right now. It's a buyer's market. And I wouldn't sit around waiting for better rates because even if the rates went down, you could always refi. And then if they go up, you beat that.
Mm-hmm.
And since they haven't built a wall between here and California, people are going to keep coming in wanting houses. It's a comedian joking about that the other night. We should put a wall. He was joking about Trump's half-built wall.
Yeah.
He said we should put a wall between California and Arizona. I thought, that's a good idea.
I would definitely want to keep Californians. No offense, my brother, but from moving here because they change things so much.
Well, if you want to travel, I wouldn't be buying a house. Of course, here's the deal: if you're paying rent, owning anything is better than paying rent.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes.
Just FYI.
And getting a storage unit to put all your stuff in is still paying rent.
Yeah.
And still buying a house and possibly renting that out.
And you can rent to roommates.
Yeah.
I did all of that.
So it could give me free money, and yes, the bonuses are great. Yes, they will have to put me out.
Well,
this company kicking
there,
me
you just gave
out.
yourself a reading. You know what to do.
She always.
You
she's
must be
good.
psychic.
Yes, she's very talented. And Miss Angie, will you be on this evening? They have a Friday night live happy hour on Fridays.
With who?
With Bonnie,
Oh,
Sarah, and Miss Angie.
Did they talk amongst themselves? Bonnie going to keep doing that?
She's still doing readings and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And they'll talk amongst themselves too, of course. Got to keep it up and lively. So I guess we weren't connected all that much. That's what Gabriel was saying. So we connected now. And you notice how people started popping in? Anyway, anything else for Miss Angie right now?
Well,
Scott, I miss you.
Who said that? Oh, I love it when women talk to me that way. That's me, life of the party.
Yep. Anything else for Angie?
Well, she's answered her own. She's given us her own reading. She knows what she wants to do. What are you asking us for?
She's just wanted to see your perspective on it.
Yeah.
And the real estate being flat for new builds, because there's so many apartments and so many things going up. There's so much surplus.
It makes me sick.
Yeah, I may be able to go live tonight. I don't have any happy hour plans, and Brandon moves home tomorrow.
Well, here's my overall thing. If you're renting, I would buy a house, regardless of whether you want to travel. If you can, and you can always rent it out. If you can't live in it.
Yeah, especially when
I would get into anything you could get into. Practically, don't buy in. Well, of course, that falls into the loans. They're going to evaluate what your pay rolls and your debt ratio and all that craziness. So, but yeah, in my world, go buy something. course, you don't want to be in the wrong part of town, but
Well, I want to remind everyone that Mr. Don on Sonoran Mystic Tarot has astrology reads for the week. Yes, that's nothing new, right?
I didn't know he was doing that.
However, it's a huge new thing because it's all about finances
Oh.
and investments. So if you're really asking, that's the place to go. And I know Angie knows this. That's why it was nice of her to ask this question so I can plug Don's new way of reading tarot cards for financial and investments. I love it.
I never thought about trying to apply astrology to that.
I know. Not
Is now a good time to
astrology, exactly, but reading reading cards.
Oh, is he doing it? Oh, really?
Yeah.
When you said astrology, I thought he was doing.
No, the zodiac signs. He's doing it.
Oh.
Your zodiac signs. And I listened to 3 of them. One that he put on, you link it's time to buy a home. Wasn't sure if I wanted. Don keeps me informed on the housing market.
Well,
Yes,
find me.
yes.
I'll give you the realtor's number.
Well,
At least the guy I'm calling. Don probably knows 15 of them.
well, and she might know some ladies that are
But
near her that she's dealt with.
new builders, huge concessions are being made.
Yeah.
And first-time home buyers, there's a mortgage guy knows all about that stuff. And if you really want to do it, you can just put one foot in front of the other.
And with the bluebird, I think that's bluebird of happiness, and it really means a whole lot. I think it's going to be another form of income for you.
You know, there were houses, a realtor in my business group, she remembers paying something like 11 and 17% on loans, like late 1900s when inflation was going nuts. But it ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
You ride the crest of the wave. And
Yeah.
I refied every time the interest rates went down, just thinking long term.
In the housing market, they're just building so much out here. I'm not sure where the new builds are being built.
Northwest Phoenix, Santan,
that's far
down
east,
south.
south. Yeah, southeast.
Casa Grande, and Tucson. There's some smart.
Yeah. What about Ahwatukee area? I haven't really been
don't know
checking on that because I keep an eye on my neighborhood, and I have never seen so many houses for sale.
No, they're everywhere.
It started last spring because they usually go on sale around the springtime and then get sold before school starts. But no, those same ones are still available now.
Yeah.
Some of them changed hands where they moved to a different location within the same block because that house was for sale and now they're selling theirs. And it hasn't, nobody's touching it. So. Anyway.
Go buy frantically.
Yeah. Yeah. I just hope there feels like there's something nestled is the word they're saying, nestled in southwest of your current location.
What they're showing me
Not
is
too
hit the
far.
pavement. I see you furiously walking on a sidewalk. You're looking, so get out there and start looking.
Yeah. Great deals coming up.
Interesting. I just heard
Okay.
echo. Time to buy.
Oh, okay.
Echo.
And I'm sure she's getting that information from Don too. You need
What
to
is
take
from,
Scott over to Sweden. Can't wait to show Vermland.
Do you know what that is?
That's where he's living.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a
He's got a lot of things going on this summer, and then I've got things going on the following. Through about September that I'm doing. I might be going to Banff actually this year, so that'll be great.
It's interesting talking, Angela. I'm hearing so many people doing cruise things, all kinds of traveling. That it's in the air, or people just wanting to do it. It's interesting.
Doing while we can.
Well, Frances just came back from her friend Frances from Europe. She was in Paris.
Oh, Bally.
And she was just saying, They hate America. They're tired of Americans over there. Somebody's saying that about Spain too. But let's get. It's the tourism money that supports their economy. So, I know somebody told me
Okay.
in Spain they were having water. They were dousing Americans with water guns.
Yeah. Wanting them to go back. They're squirting. I mean, they're spraying tourists. Mm-hmm.
Go away.
Yeah.
I thought, well, that's a clever way to protest. Why am I getting sadness about Jess? And she's not even here.
Yeah, maybe that's what. Are you getting that because she's not here, or are you getting that?
No, I'm getting
you're
that.
feeling that she's a.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah,
Joyski.
With my grandma, she's been running around the apartment cleaning the place from old memories.
Yeah.
Oh, she's cleansing it for you.
Yes. There felt like they're not when you showed me your apartment, Victor, but after that started feeling a lot of heaviness in your an apartment, a lot of heavy energy. So I'm glad that she's cleaning it. I hope you're utilizing sage and different things as well, because definitely needs attention. And your cats are doing their best, but they don't like it either.
Can you give
They're okay with it. What?
an apartment a healing like a dog or a cat or a person?
You can give cleansing and healings, yeah.
The cleansing. I know Tina.
And right, and I know that Miss Sherry Berry does it too. And there was a few others that Bonnie's done it before. So
okay, what Pam Shore just popped in my head.
Oh, she might be logging on as we speak.
Have you ever been thinking about somebody and they call?
Yes.
That happens to me. I get customers that I think about them plus or minus a couple of weeks that I haven't heard from, and all of a sudden, boom, there they are.
That's a telepathic thing.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. I think it was this week or last week. It was last week on Tuesday night. However, telepathic is actually universal consciousness. It's a part of that. So the more that we're tapping into each other, the better things are going to get. And it'll be much easier to communicate and understand and share. Like Gabriel's already talked about, connections. Be connected. Okay. So we're still working on Victor. So do you tap into his grandmother or?
Oh, I thought you were just telling.
He was asking what's best for his spirit spiritually. He talked about earlier. And Joyski, you would be after that.
So he's got visitors? Or did
he said his grandmother's there.
Or did you intrude on the visitors? Who's intruding on him? They were there when you moved in?
No, I think they came with him or to help clean it.
They came with him.
Yeah. He moved recently, remember?
Here's what they're saying to you, Victor. You need to know this. They are saying you are in a great place. So let me see what they mean on that one. Are we doing great place as in emotionally? Yeah, emotionally. You're doing good. This place is great for you, Victor. The move was perfect. They say you're in the right place at the right time. Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, okay. Have to get Kathleen in to close the portals.
Yeah.
Negative portals, Angie, not the good ones.
I forget about that.
Yeah, she did that. So it was cool.
How could she not want to do the show?
No, she just thought it would be too much for 2 hours. But I think worst is cleaned at the moment. What? Oh, you think the worst of that energy is cleaned up? Good. Good. That's always a good thing.
Attacked by sexting. Oh, is that a bad thing?
That's a bad thing, yes. Let's not go there, please.
You don't want proclivity?
That has nothing to do with cleavage. Proclivity. You were thinking that the other.
Yeah. I was thinking about that this week. We haven't used that word for a while.
That's why you took the time. Yes. I understand that, Victor, but this is not that type of show. Just say he'd like, yeah. Anyway, but this is not TikTok. Okay, just it's a family
It
oriented.
could be.
Isn't it?
I get our ratings up.
You don't what?
But
You don't want TikTok.
no.
See, I could put TikTok up here, but nah, he didn't want it. Yeah, I'm not ready for it. But anyway, okay. So, what does spiritually, other than that? No.
No Kevin, no Jess.
Yes, but Victor, it's not what we don't have; it's what we have that we have to concentrate on.
True, and Victor is a catch.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So anything else for
is he
Victor?
thoroughly cleansed, or he's in the process of
He's
cleansing?
still process of cleansing. He needs to worry about the stop focusing on the demons. That's their word. Let them go.
Your energy's up, Victor.
Yeah, your energy's up, but you've got more cleansing.
That house cleans a lot of work.
Well, as Gabriel said it, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I think it was the week before. Your dwelling, cleanse your dwelling, not just the home you're living in, but your body as well. Because your dwelling is very important. Okay. Hope that helps. Yeah. It feels like you're getting more and more in tuned to your surroundings in a positive way. Okay, Miss Joyski, do you see me getting a new kitchen in a few months?
The first thing that came, not without a lot of consternation.
Oh, my question is, where are you living?
Next question.
Do you need a plumber?
Next question is, can you afford a new kitchen?
Yeah.
Because last I heard, those don't come in the door for free. Hi, Rachel.
Rachel, yes, you remember Rachel. She is going to have another child in September.
I've got 3 Rachels in my head.
Rachel Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Scotland. Dundee, Scotland.
Oh. Scotland, Rachel.
Oh, cool. Let's see what she says on that. And this is for you too, Joyski. I certainly put my new house in my 5-5 portal intentions. I'm excited to see it manifest. I see me standing in the home and looking out the huge windows with lots of natural light.
How about a vision board?
Yes.
But you're doing all the right stuff. Do you feel like you're in it? Feel like you're in it. Hello, Maria.
Yes, Maria, please put it in. Yes, Rachel.
So the kitchen.
So I hope everything's going well with you, Rachel, but Joyski is what we're doing. But yes, so when it comes to getting a new house or anything you want manifested.
There's something about she's overthinking this thing.
Who, Joyski?
Yeah.
Okay, Joyski's overthinking.
Well, you're going too many directions at once. Do you have an idea what you want to do with the kitchen? I'm getting a lot of helter-skelter energy from you on that. Like you're not sure you want to do it. Can you do it? Can you do it the way you want to do it? Do you have anybody to do it for you? Have you hired the right contractor? Blah, blah, blah. You don't seem finite and settled about this. I'm hearing the words, are you sure you want to do this? Maybe now. You got other stuff going on. What is it, kiddo?
There's other things to focus on.
Yeah.
Something more pertinent.
Are there kids in the act here somewhere? Somebody needs some attention. They're saying get through here's truly what I'm hearing. Get through these next few months and then reevaluate. There's stuff on your plate right now. I think you're not, maybe the thinking of the kitchen is a distraction.
Exactly.
For the stuff on the plate.
Postponing it.
Yeah.
Procrastination.
It's a nice place to visit when you're under attack or you're overwhelmed, it may be a better word.
And what you were talking about earlier, design and get things planned out. That should be your break time, because that seems to calm you down, whether you're drawing it or creating it on AI or anything. But take your time to embrace that manifestation by doing some drawing, but only about 15-20 minutes in a day. Don't concentrate on that, because the anxiety is building. And like you said, you're putting other things to the side that really need to be the priorities. That's what information they're giving me.
I'm just going through. I'm getting something about. Do you have a daughter? Younger daughter?
Younger, meaning under 10? Or
Yeah. Well, like teenager or lower. Lower.
Well, they're going to be younger than her. I'm just saying. Just saying. Because when you said younger,
Just there's. I'm getting young female energy that really could use some help now, or some direction, or some guidance. Unless that's the. See, Maria is busy with school.
Oh, and Angie's been singing for over a year. Wow.
What's that?
The house for over a year.
Oh, keep working on it.
Some of your manifestations do take a couple years.
But
I know one that you gave me took a year, but I love that.
But I want her to hit the pavement.
What, Angie?
Yeah, Angie.
Yeah.
Angie, get out there, start doing the footwork.
Yeah, we're not hearing back
It's
from
not going to
Tracy.
knock on your front door. No, who am I to say
Well,
that?
Angie's very active. She doesn't sit still.
Well, they show me her going down the sidewalk, carrying bags or something, but she's on a mission.
I'm seeing that samples of stuff that she's going to go into houses with and say, no, it doesn't work. And keep going to the next one.
To me, it's all numbers. You got to crunch the numbers first, and then. My son, I'm pushing him. He said there were 30 houses listed between neighborhoods and good neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods. He narrowed it down to 3 out of 30. I don't know where he is in the process, but
I saw an advertisement for Florida. I think it was yesterday. 497 homes for sale in a certain area. So,
depending on the area, that would be a lot for one little spot.
That sounds like
Is everybody moving
lot
away from the
anyway.
hurricane? I wouldn't go to Florida, except maybe to go to Disney World.
And with things going in there. I already have stuff for my meditation room and office. Yeah, that's why I'm seeing this doesn't match what I need it to match. And yes, paint can be changed. Paint color can be changed. But it's that window that's most important to you. And I've been in the Ahwatukee area. It's not a new home, but I've seen some of those homes up on the hills. And man, I could see you in a couple of those. And they had huge front windows. It was beautiful view into that house. I can only imagine how it was coming back from the house. Huge announcement about my manager, and I feel like that is confirmation to move to my new position. Yay! So your current manager is leaving or getting
That's
a
what my question
promotion.
was. There's a space being created for you. Is that the gist of this?
She's been manifesting this. Was this in your 5-5 portal or was it the 11-11 portal?
I see her running down the hallway saying, "Is he gone yet? Is he gone yet? Can I have the job?"
I don't think she's.
I clearly see her doing that. Running out.
Now you're making me visualize her helping him pack.
Yeah. Can I get your boxes? Need bags? Should I roll the truck up now? You're feeling
grabbing
okay
a
now.
cart.
What?
Grabbing a cart.
Yeah.
And she works remotely, right? Would this mean you have to go into Deer Valley? So Northwest homes, brand new homes, might be perfect for you. I know you love the Ahwatukee area. But
Well, the guy that I'm doing, he's talking about stuff Northwest Phoenix. There's all kinds of new developments out that way.
Well, I think she works for a company that is mainly in Deer Valley, so it's up northwest. About I-17 and.
Well, shoot, that's the seal on the deal.
I hope that's.
MGR is leaving. Who else are we working with?
MGR is leaving. I don't know. She didn't tell us exactly what's happening. He could be retired, or he or she.
Rachel Hutchinson. She was.
Yeah, Joyski hasn't said anything back. Mac Cherry hasn't said anything back. Then we got Maria Amethyst. Celentine. I love the middle name. I live in Norway, so it's a Norwegian grade system. I am having 2 exams, 1 bachelor degree. Ooh, that has to be delivered 27th May. The other exam is an oral. What grade will I get on them?
What grade are you visualizing? The fact that you even put fail in the equation bothers me.
Yeah. Why are you even thinking that?
Yes.
I'm not seeing past the C. To the right is a C. I don't see anything past that. I see A and B. That's all I see.
They're saying put your heart into it.
And the C is actually going blurry in my eyes right now.
The other thing being, do what Angie's doing. Are you seeing an A? I did that one time I had to get a B in this test for a very reason. All I did, I kept thinking B, 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 B. And I did that for like 3 weeks, and I was upset, and I got the B. But don't even put that fail thing in there.
My current manager has 2 teams and is overworked. They are making someone an acting manager until they hire someone else. I was loyal to this position because of him. If he leaves, I'm ready to go. Oh, wow, cool. So you've got it all lined up.
So you're just standing there looking cute, waiting for this to happen. Good job.
Yeah, wow. So back to. So what else do you see for Maria and the?
I want her to start feeling. You're meant to do the.
Wow.
What not Matt is Abraham Hicks, manifesting.
Yeah.
You want to see it. You want to feel it. You want to taste it. You want to touch it in your mind. Act like it's already happened. See yourself walking out with an A on the paper saying, I did it. I did it.
Yeah.
You got to put the law of attraction.
Right, law of attraction. Like I said, when I looked at all those numbers, I saw the fail, but it's like, no, there's no, don't even consider that. And don't put the word in no on that. Okay. Whatever you're thinking about this exam, make sure it's here now in the present, and it's very positive.
You're saying you're going to do very well.
Yeah. But when I look at those letters, I cannot see past the C, and the C is fuzzy.
I like that.
The C is fuzzy, so it doesn't exist anymore.
It's not a potential.
It's not a A, B, A, B, A, B. That's all I'm seeing.
And I see you coming out of this thing very, what would I say?
I'm hearing appreciative and grateful. But
yes, well, poised. The grateful thing. Relaxed.
Accomplished.
Yes, there we go.
That you feel you accomplished something. And that's a big deal.
And you walk out of there knowing you did well. So I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah. I hope that
It'll
helps.
feel right to you. You're going to feel right coming out of this thing. So I think you're going to do okay.
I think you're going to do well.
Then you can go out and get drunk.
Okay. But you might not like to drink. I'm just saying.
I thought everybody went out and got drunk after a test.
No, thank you.
But then you got to pay for that.
Yes, exactly. And all the time you spent studying and losing sleep because you're studying. Yeah, let's not mess up our things. So this is what Victor's doing to his 5-5 portal, opening this kindergarten place, if it can, open doors to future work. Cool.
Now, is he wanting to open a kindergarten?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah. He's worked in them before, so anyway, and he was talking about a spiritual center as well. So, Miss Rachel, how's the baby doing? How's the little
Did you
girl
have
doing?
A little girl? I saw
Gonna have
blonde
a-
hair.
You saw
What
blonde
color
hair?
is the hair? I'm seeing blonde hair.
I'm thinking red, reddish.
Somebody's got blonde hair.
Rachel, you still here?
Earth the Rachel, Earth the Rachel.
I am in my meeting trying to get the gossip listening. Hey, just let us know the gossip, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, find out the gossip in the meeting. And I hope you get yes, I'm with you. You're getting the job. You're getting the job. No hoping. It's yours. It is yours. Oof. Lots of positive
Keep
intention
doing
on
what
that.
you're doing. Yeah. Do a vision board on that too. See yourself in the office in the boss's chair, your feet up on the table, giving orders. Isn't that what everybody wants for a job? You do this, you do this.
Lead by example to me. Collective card is the Fool. Means new beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, a free spirit, and taking the leap. Hope you're well. Doing fine, Rachel. How are you? And the little one, the little princess. He thinks she's blonde. I think she has reddish hair.
I see blonde hair on something. Maybe it's your dog. You have a dog. I see blonde hair on the little girl is what I really see.
That's what I thought you said. Well, she's got a few more months. She's got 4 more months.
Before what? Is it?
She's due in September.
Oh, it's not born yet. Oh,
Not
okay.
born yet.
And we aren't going to know for 4 months.
Most likely. Oops.
I'm hearing a tight bond with this one, my dear. Rachel.
And I'm feeling a breath of relief too.
This one's a little angel.
She needs it right now. Actually, this is help with your connection and becoming your true self. That's why it's getting all discombobulated with the voice. Authenticity.
Gossip. I didn't think people did that anymore.
What do you think we do every morning? Just say it. No, we're not.
Did you
that
hear
bad.
what so and so said?
No, it's not that. It's more like how are things
Mm-hmm.
at the different classes?
Well, you know
and
what?
stuff.
You can tell about anybody you want. All you have to do is say bless her heart at the end, then it absolves you of any wrongdoing.
As long as you follow Gabriel's directive and you really mean the words.
Yeah.
Do not do it as as a Southern belle might do, or
Bless her
more
heart.
the old aunties in the South. Yes.
What do they call that? There's a phrase for it. If you're just saying words as opposed to feeling the words and meaning the words.
Oh wow! Is that because of the blonde, Victor, that you're hearing Lyran? Anyway.
What? Who? Where is Lyran?
I'm feeling a
Is anybody-
rainbow starseed.
Lyran?
Lyran?
Lyran, is there a place like that? I haven't been there.
No.
Lyran?
No, you might have been, but you wouldn't know that.
No,
Now.
I'm not conscious of it.
No. Definitely not.
Oh, it's-
So,
what if you got cruise ships? Then?
what is this about cruise ships?
I was just thinking, how do you get to Lyran? Go to Lyran. See the sun.
Rocket ship. Okay.
Oh, there's a guy in my business group going to Alaska a week ahead of me.
Oh.
Among other things, he's on a different cruise line.
Are you going to stop by and see Wendy? Is Wendy going to be up there at that time?
Oh, we're going. All I know is we're going to Vancouver, then 5 days up, 5 days back, or something.
Okay. So it's almost good. You're going to be gone about 11 days because it's a 10-day cruise.
10 to 11.
And you got to fly into Vancouver
We're going up
first.
a day early so we don't miss connection. This is Rachel. I've seen pictures of Alaska.
But you've never been there?
Mm-mm.
I had a chance to go a couple times in my life. But
It was funny because I had thought about Alaska. The other place I think about is Ireland. I don't know why. I've always been intrigued by Ireland. And where else? I knew a gal that she all she talked about was like Mexico and the tribes from down there, and she almost looked like them. Rainbow, Lorien, Starseed. Is he still pulling cards on her?
no, it was I think it was on the collective too. Come on, people. Let's get some people in here. Please
Your
share.
lives can't be this perfect. I know mine's not.
Yes, we do a session every
Yeah.
not an hour session every morning.
You guys have to have some friends, neighbors, children that need help.
I don't know about children. Victor doesn't have any children.
How are you both?
And
again?
Rachel has a 15-year-old son. Well, will be in September.
Well, we are doing good. We're rolling along singing a song.
Side by
Oh.
side.
Do you all remember that song? That's an old song. I was talking to a customer, and we were talking about being able to talk to people about past events. In this case, she has some young employees, coffee shop, and she brought up the name of a movie called Bueller's Feller's Day Off or whatever.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, and they just looked at her like, "Huh?" And she realized she couldn't talk to them about the movie.
Oh my,
Ferris
that's a
Bueller's-
classic.
Yeah, I should watch. I've never watched the whole thing, but I keep hearing people talk about it.
I don't remember watching the whole thing either, but
He takes a day off, and all these weird things happen to him, or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you believe it?
Bueller.
There's movies that these kids, even the kid working for me, my new employee. I asked him about. No, I don't remember that.
Well, one of the big classics turned 50 years old, and that was The Breakfast Club.
Oh, that was. I remember watching
Just
that over
turned
and over.
50.
50 years ago. Really.
Can you believe?
That means those
50 years?
actors are in their 70s if they're still around.
Well, they weren't 20 at the time, weren't they?
I was
I
guessing
thought
if they
some
were,
of them were teenagers.
if they were pushing 20s.
Yeah,
The people in
but
Greece
they all came back together.
were acting. They were in their 20s,
Yeah.
acting these high school characters.
Yes.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah. It's amazing. But
And what was it? Three's Company. I just heard it. That was 40 years ago. I'm like, really?
40?
40.
Yeah. But you said 4. I'm going
40.
4.
Some of these
Yeah.
old shoes.
Hey, I will have been here 50 years in July. Moved to Arizona. 50 years.
Have I been here that long? When did you move here?
75.
Oh, I've been here since 68.
So you got me beat.
Haha, I win.
I was in, it was right before my 16th. So
Wow. You came with your parents or you came
Yeah.
on your own?
parents.
Parents dragged you here, kicking and screaming?
No. We had moved a couple places last time, Hearst before Arizona, and then now that's in Texas, for those of you who don't know, and Nashville before that. So I've lived a few places. in
It's
my
funny
life.
the places people have come from or gone to or hope to get to.
Yep. And we haven't heard back from
We keep talking.
Maria or Joyski or Mac Cherry.
So we could, we're going to have to sit down and read a book.
Oh, speaking of book, why don't you 259? Go ahead and read it. Now, this section from last week was 249. Hi, Kay Neeson.
Who?
Oh, okay. Got an email from Kay Neeson, Miss Angie.
Who is Kinnison?
She's part of the psychic squad. I'll have to check and see what it is for Miss Angie. But anyway, it's all good. Rachel in roller coaster, seems the move. Okay. So what we go ahead and read.
Oh, that's a whole page. Are they ready for this?
Yeah. Did you want to start with that last?
Yeah, I was just trying to lead into this thing. This is a page in my book, 259. Julie gets numbers in her head, and then we look the pages up.
Well, this is also the Jesus part of your
It's the last 30 pages, yeah.
the conversation.
I'm having lunch with Jesus on this one. So here's where I'm asking, and I ask him, where is here, and why did I decide to leave and come to the park? What was my motivation? What was I meaning by that? Then his answer is, there are a lot of motivations for you to take a trip such as you are on. The trip enriches your soul. Maybe this is for Angie, road trip. It is a detour from the mundane that you experience in a perfect existence. Your adventures of the present are the rides in the amusement park for the soul of eternity. Each trip to the amusement park thrills the soul in a different way. There is no other reason to arrive where you are. You are where you are now, having come from where you were before. Where you were before does not really matter. So any of those of you hanging out in the past, move up. All that matters is where you are now. Do you see? Question mark. What matters is the exploring spirit. There again, Angie, sounds like you. There is no benefit to dwelling on what might be or has been. Anybody doing that, like ruminating? And
I was going to say last week.
yeah. It has no bearing on you now to be concerned about where you came from to get here or where you are going. You cannot really do anything about it anyway. You are going to go where you are going to go, whether you ponder it or not. So the point being, don't ruminate. Consider being in the middle of a conversation with another person. Prior to the conversation, you may have planned on using words that did not get expressed, and after the conversation, you consumed yourself with what you should have said. In the overall process of a conversation, you spend needless energy futurizing, and then you spend needless energy dwelling on the past. And he says, my wish for you in this moment is for you to utilize all of your energy enjoying being Scott. So take my name out there, put yours in there. And my wish for you in this moment is for you to utilize all of your energy to enjoy being, put your name in there. See how much fun that is?
Yeah. There is a song, Bluebird on My Shoulder.
Oh.
Song is by Culture Abuse.
Culture Abuse?
And yeah.
That was a band?
Yeah. And it was written, or it was released in 2018. And some of the lyrics sounds okay, but there's no mention of Bluebird in here. I'm just saying. Lonely Road, that's what life is if your eyes stay closed. To me, that goes into everything we say. Anyway, you'll never see what lies ahead. I might try just a little too hard. I might take it just a little too far. Lonely road, that's what life is. You stay closed, I stay private. Lonely road, come to my side. Please stay close, show me the bright side. I might just try a little too hard. I might just take it just a little too far. Okay. It just goes on. No more, no more, no more. Remember, you say no on something, you're going to get more of what you're saying no about. So be cognitive of what you're saying because it does make a difference.
My mom would always, I'll try anything once.
Well, I like to remove the word try. I'll attempt anything once.
I like that.
Because trying is like tomorrow, it never comes to fruition.
Rachel, what's your question? Endangered.
What?
Oh, I'm looking at this.
Oh, no, that's not.
Is that the one you?
I deleted it.
Okay.
It'll go away in a minute. Or 2 or 3. Depends on how many people type. Oh, and the other one, Zippity Doo-Dah, Zippity Day with Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. Yeah, that's the good one.
I remember that one, but I thought there was another one that was Bluebird.
And of course,
So
well,
maybe
that's Zippity Doo-Dah.
that was a Disney thing.
Yeah,
I was little.
Steve Brock lyrics.
Tell us what you want, Rachel. Tell us what you want. What you really, really want.
Well, she did. Can I have a reading, please?
Oh, just what we. Okay.
Just what you get.
Well, good for you. I like that.
No, it's
set
what
of
you
general-
get. No,
What we get.
for you.
You feel like you're in prison, my dear. I see you behind jail bars and you're grabbing them and you're shaking them. So you're feeling imprisoned. Okay, who's got you in lockdown? Except I know who it is. You got yourself in lockdown. But what are you feeling locked down about? Victor's talking about Huckleberry Finn. I didn't know he knew about that in Sweden. I love Huckleberry Finn.
They have,
I love
there's these
that
things
stuff.
called books.
They have them in stores.
Yeah. They might even have them in school. I'm sure that, and for reading.
Tom Sawyer was on them.
Right. Well, one of the good things is that's a great way to learn English. Is get a book like that.
It's work. Aha.
Work has got you in a cage.
Oh, she's behind steel bars.
Ooh.
You feel trapped, you feel locked in, and you are just rattling the door trying to get out of there. So the question is, they're saying present your case. So you're not letting yourself be heard. And the question is, what have you got to lose? Is what I'm getting. Oh, you're really, holy Moses, I don't know what country Mayberry, USA.
Scottsdale. I mean,
Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah, that's what I meant.
There was an old sitcom about a little old town, and they had 2 jail cells. I'm on the inside of this set of bars with you, and you are shaking those things to no end. Like, get me out of here. Oh my goodness.
The tin cup. They used to take a tin cup and because that's the only way they would get them water or something.
I don't know how you can stand going to work every morning as mad as I'm feeling rage almost.
Yeah, it's all in the head. And it's balanced on both sides.
What have I got to lose? What have I got? Oh, it's she's not living what she has versus not having. Yeah.
Sounds familiar. I'm calling them Monday. Nothing bad. Something need to do. Okay.
When you're calling them, are you calling them to yell at them or calling them to resign or calling them to say how wonderful they are? Nothing bad. Something need to do. But I'm surprised how trapped you feel on this thing. If you're this casual about calling, something's not adding up for me here. I'm so confused. They're saying, let it take its course. Don't try to control the outcome. They just keep saying, present your case. Can you do that, my dear? If you're calling them Monday, this would be better served in person than calling, if you can do that. Pull somebody aside and say, hey, I need help. Or you can do the third eye thing, third eye room, which we talk about. Put them in your meeting room in your head. Talk to them. That's always interesting. Yeah.
Definitely brain fog, but
Talk to them. Okay. Something about cornered. Let them know how you feel. So my question is, are you dealing with men or are you dealing with women? Because there's 2 different ways to go about this.
oh yeah,
Well, there's
crying is not gonna work. I don't care which gender. Sorry,
that's probably I haven't gone there. It works.
that's the first thing I thought.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do with police when they give you a traffic ticket? Start crying. At least if you're a woman. I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
They just
These days, I don't think it's gonna. Not here in America. It's not gonna work.
not going to just talk to them, but they're saying it on the approach. They just keep saying present your case, but I want you to do it with. You don't want to have an attack in your voice. You want neutral presentation, and you want a win-win attitude. You know, you want them to win, and you want you to win. Don't stand there saying. Don't present it as if it's all about you. They're saying even keel. So don't go nuts on anybody. And they're saying don't point fingers. Don't use the hero would be the you word. You don't want to say you do this and you do this. That's not.
No.
Say I feel.
Or that person did this and that.
Yes.
No.
It would be
No
better.
man.
It'd be better for me if we could arrange this or that. So.
I feel it would be advantageous for you as well because
Yeah.
whatever reason. But it, like again, not all about you. It's had a not so good day at work yesterday. Few questions and other stuff. I will sort of.
You don't strike me as being fly off the handle kind of thing. So.
And I feel that the little one is keeping you calmer than you usually are. So work with the love that you're feeling right now. And the love that you built for yourself. I hope that helps. But I'm still getting a lot of fog. And I feel you might need a lot of rest. Make sure you're well rested, even if you have to take bits and fits, is what they're saying as far as sleeping. Even if it's just a half an hour here and there, bits and fits. So she's keeping me calmer. Okay, good. That's what I feel too. Her divine feminine energy is really helping.
She thinks she's not sleeping great. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Every time I take one of those trance classes, I sleep better that night. I don't know what's going on. I'd like to
Tap into that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I hope you are not taking anything for that right now. They're not sleeping great, but whatever crystals you might have, don't take herbs, as I found out when you're pregnant, unless you've been taking. So, need cut cord on negative. Yeah, that works too. Yeah. Now I'm feeling in your receiving hand a lot of lower pain right underneath the thumb on your left hand. There's massages. Chinese medicine shows massages on your hand. And I'm being shown that this will be the best way to help you release this tension. This way you won't need a full body massage or something.
So she's
That'll
not
take care of it.
taking any more.
No, I didn't think you were, but I'm just saying. Can't. The closest I would get is to either selenite near you or, ouch, man, your thumb is hurting. You might not feel it, but it's right here. And this is my left hand. Very painful right there. I'm not sure which acupuncture point this is or what this connects to. I'll have to look at it later. Do the research. But yeah, it's hurting. Tachi. Not sure what Sachi.
Tai Chi?
Tai Chi.
Is in the martial arts thing or the exercise?
No, that's not quite the spelling, but I guess it is.
Is it TAI?
Tichi, I think. Okay. But your body is the most important thing right now. You know that, Rachel. So I hope you're eating, drinking, and exercising well enough.
But she's stressed.
But the rest is what's most important to you and the little one.
She's consumed. Maybe stress is wrong. Consumed.
I mean, people used to die of consumption. I still don't know what that means.
I don't either. Nothing with the word.
I always think, is that too much alcohol? But no.
And the vapors.
Vapors,
it.
yeah.
The vapors.
I didn't, yeah. And the vapors from the Beverly Hillbillies movie is totally different than the vapors in England and stuff. So it's hard to keep track of what people are meaning with these colloquialisms. Anyway, slow motions, how it helps get anger out. Yes. And remember, if you're storing anger, it goes right to your liver and it can cause problems. So let go, let go. I bless and release what impedes my peace. I bless and release what blocks my growth. I bless and release what is obsolete for my highest and greatest good. I bless and release all negativity. There's a lot of ones you can do, but that's where you go. Let it go.
She's stuffing
Stuffing what?
whatever the anger is or the emotion.
Yeah, let it flow. Let it go, but let it flow. I'm eating, etc., being good. Okay. Hello, Lorena Quigley. Welcome
know you.
in.
What's new in the Lorena world?
So no cigarettes, right? Miss Rachel. So you got baby. Take care of the baby.
My mother was a smoker. Look how I turned out.
My mother smoked almost all of our lives. We used to go a block to the 7-Eleven and spend a quarter to pick her up a pack of cigarettes. Mm-hmm.
The new thing I've learned is in 1970, the FDA approved all of these addicting chemicals to be put in tobacco. If you smoke organic tobacco, it has none of those chemicals in it. Nicotine is not addictive. It's all the other crud they put in.
And they say it's the nicotine.
George Burns was over 100. He smoked organic tobacco.
Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody had said
nicotine is supposed to be good.
Tobacco comes out bad no matter where you get it. I'm going, well, I know the natives used to use tobacco leaves to heal.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been all bad.
There's this guy, he's an app, he says there's nicotine is getting rid of something blastoma tumors.
Oh, wow.
He tells you to put on a 7 milligram pack.
Getting ready to go to work and found you guys on here, so I thought I'd say hi. Hi, Lorena. How have you been? And Miss Letty from Oregon. Now, Lorena is here in...
Yeah, she was at Monday night. I know her from Rising Phoenix days.
Yep.
What else was that?
Was she at Monday night recently?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed her then.
Yes, she was.
She's been great. Good. Oh, yeah.
Our paths have crossed more than once. She used to do classes down at Rising Phoenix, like teenagers.
Yes. Well, I thought you were in the Phoenix area, but just like Pamela Shore was in the Phoenix area, now she's back in Wisconsin. So want to make sure. If you're a snowbird or a sunbird, and we're just sunners, I guess, living in the Valley of the Sun. I don't know what else.
I'm a working Phoenician.
How often do you get into Phoenix?
Oh, I think a Phoenix area.
Yeah.
I'm in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix a lot. I don't live there.
No, I thought you did kind of driving through it mostly.
Oh, sometimes we get jobs in old houses down there.
Oh, okay. There we go. And this is Letty, to let go and move on to the next new position. Yes. In Phoenix, yeah. I know I've seen you some of the places, and yeah, like at
You're a free
markets and
spirit, Lorraine, and you
yeah,
pop in and you pop out. You're
yeah.
like a
And
beaver.
class, you can always come back to class. We love it. Tuesday night. Trish is there. Susan is there. Yep. And Letty says, I feel like we are all ready to let go and move on to the next new position.
Just like Angie, we're trying to take over the next guy's job.
Well, he has two groups that he has to manage, and it's way too much for one
Yeah.
person to do over one. Yeah, and some of the places that I know that are not changing hands but downsizing, they're keeping their lowest paid,
Yes, I'm getting rid of the high pay ones. I've seen
high
that
paid.
before.
Yeah, and it's sad because how did those other people get to be high paying, highly paid? Because they did the work, they learned,
Yeah.
and they're just so pleasant to be around. I'm just saying. Doesn't mean that people who are new won't be pleasant, but they just, yeah, the learning curve is a little steeper than I think some of them paid attention to. So,
I was thinking about Lorena. She said she's off to work.
yeah,
I don't know what she does.
you know the spiritual stuff, but you don't know the other stuff,
Yeah.
the real stuff.
One that pays the bills.
Maybe it's both.
It could be.
Yeah.
Well, have fun at work, Lorena. Thank you for dropping in.
Yes, it's great to see you. It's been a while for me. Are we ready to let go? So, how's Oregon up there, Miss Letty?
Isn't it? It's green, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm feeling you need sleep.
I'm not tuned
Just-
into her at all.
All of a sudden, I just want to sleep when I put your name up and said your name. It's hard to keep my eyes open from what you're going through.
Is that
Letty.
what I'm feeling? I'm feeling
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the feeling you're getting.
nap time.
Yes, exactly. My eyes are hard to keep open.
What is she? You're exhausted. What's going on?
Yeah. Cool.
She's in the Northwest.
Yes, Oregon. Near Cary. Beautiful weather and green.
Okay, I figured the green. Been there, done that.
Kathleen's up there and Cary is up there.
Especially if you're used to Phoenix. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty green right now.
Well, I mean, if you fly in over the Northwest, it's like a carpet.
Yes, that's true. I flew from here to New York, but we stopped in Nashville, and the person that was next to me in the flight, she looked out the window. And, it's so green here in Nashville. I said, yeah. I lived there before I came here, but yeah, it's a very stark difference flying out of Arizona if you haven't seen that. Or the other way around. It's so brown out here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's home. I am sleepy. Oh, good. Okay. Exhausted from work. Ah. It's not just the work, it's everything else too. There's a lot of unrest as well in your solar plexus. And I know I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. I keep blinking.
Go drink some coffee so we can wake up.
I suggest cacao because that only has 12.5 milligrams of caffeine, and it's not going to be such a bad jolt to your system. Also, would suggest, and they're also suggesting that for rest, either a tri-blend or a straight reishi mushrooms. And if you do tri-blend, that's cordyceps and reishi and one other one. I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me eventually. But yeah. I'm feeling positive that the universe is sending me good news. Great. I feel so too, but work on your health. The 4 pillars of self-care, which is rest is number 1, hydration and nutrition. I put them both into the second one. The third one is exercise, and the fourth one is sun. And I always add fun to that one too, because it takes more than just the sun to make you healthier. Gosh. Okay, gotta get this up here.
I get her on the treadmill, get her heart rate up.
Yeah. Okay, but you get quiet here. Feeling on most. Now you just procrastinating on most. Let it go. I bless and release what does not bring me peace. So find peace so you can sleep.
Yeah, but she's you're overindulging in something.
Indulging, extending. I got it. Is it?
Well, she's pushing herself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which is her choice.
Delegation is more important.
But I'm hearing the word depleted.
Depleted, yeah.
Depleted. And,
that's why they're suggesting mushrooms, because it'll help. Lion's mane helps with cognitive abilities, and reishi helps with rest. Got to figure out what that third item is. And what about turkey tail? How does that help you besides the cancer? What else does that
that's
do?
medicinal. This is crazy because I've been muscle testing myself.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, my muscle testing told me to take 12 turkey tails. Well, if I do that, I'll never leave the house. So I've been taking.
Why?
That's what I don't know.
Why would you never leave the house?
Oh, be on the toilet taking that much at one time.
Oh, yeah. Don't take it at one time, but
No,
take it.
I was taking 4 or 3 times a day when I remember to do it. But I was amazed the muscle testing. I mean, shot right up to 12. I'm going, what? You know, I was taking 2 or 3 a day, and all of a sudden, and I kept testing, and I kept testing, and I kept coming with the same thing. So I don't know what it's doing, but I'm putting faith in the results or in the process.
And he's used it before, and it has helped tremendously for him. So whatever he's fighting, that's what they're telling him to do.
I don't want to know what it's fighting. just take care of it.
Yeah.
And I did a lion's mane. Not turkey tail is what I'm pouring on right now.
And yeah, lion's mane is very good too. Now I've tried the fresh lion's mane. I tried to cook it and make it into things, but to me it has a bitter taste to it. It's the only mushroom that does so far. So gotta be careful. Have you ever made any?
No, I was thinking,
I don't think
how do you cook mushrooms? Or do you eat them like a potato or something?
You've had mushrooms.
Yeah, those little tiny brown ones.
No. Do you remember going to the mushroom club?
Yeah.
At Claudene's house? What did she make you?
It's almost tastes like cauliflower. It had a cauliflower texture to it, is what I remember. But do you bake it or do you fry it?
Well, she was making chicken fried steak with chicken of the woods mushrooms.
Okay, so it was. I remember eating something up there, but so that was the main course was billed as chicken, but it was actually mushroom.
It was mushrooms. Oh. It was the name of the mushroom is chicken of the wood.
Oh.
Yeah.
That texture. It was interesting.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Letty, I hope it helps you. I hope you are able to utilize it. And this last Tuesday, we learned about utilizing oil for the pituitary gland, and that is to put oil, a couple drops of oil, in your belly button or on your belly button, and it helps because the belly button is connected to a lot of nerve endings, a lot of veins. So it connects. It's a medicine dispensing system, and it goes throughout your body. So it's a quick way to do it. Claudine talked about a variety of oils to use and things you can put in the oils and stuff like that to help different things that are going on. I will be starting black seed oil for 30 days to see what that does for me.
I'm doing that. And
You've been doing that in the navel too?
Oh no, just I take it. Black seed oil. It's anti-inflammatory.
Right. Well, according to Claudine and a few indigenous people, it black seed heals everything except for death.
That's pretty efficient.
I'm just saying. So that might be something you guys want to try. And if you do try it, please let me know how things go, because I'm going to start it and I'm going to see how things go with that. There are two other things I might start because I've been working on my eyesight, and those two things would be frankincense in a carrier oil. I think I'm going to go with argan, and then you massage the back of your neck. And the other thing with this is 2 limes, and a tablespoon of honey. And that is drinking that in warm water once a day is supposed to help you with your eyesight. So both of these are for eyesight.
I'm thinking of Letty and how she said, thanks for suggestion. What I'm getting is we've just told her what she already knows. She's going to keep doing it anyway. We love you. Change your way. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results.
Yeah. Well, she knows she's extending herself too much. She has the idea that if I don't do it, it's not going to get done.
And I can relate. Yeah. If it's going to be, it's up to me.
It's up to me. I like that one too.
Well, love many, trust few, paddle your own canoe.
We could keep going.
Yeah.
But yes, hopefully you'll take some time for yourself. And again, just bits and fits for sleeping. Grab as much sleep as you can whenever you can.
Sleep when you can.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding? Cats
sleep all the time.
If they want to, yeah, they sleep all the time. I don't have anything to do.
Plunk.
Yep. Yeah. So we will be off next week.
Yes.
There'll be no one on this weekend. Miss Shauna Sellers will not be on Mondays anymore. She does not have a tea time. She has, I forgot how many episodes. I think it's 15 episodes for the first season in a podcast with Don. I'll have to pull their information up and get that set up in the restream so you guys can see what that's all about. And I still have
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Yeah, because of Mother's Day, nobody's coming on this weekend. That's Monday. Shauna will not, no one's on Monday right now. On Tuesday, I will not be back with Claudine because I will be traveling. I will be up in the air probably at 8:00. And Wednesday, as most of you know, Bonnie and I are done with our program, and Wednesday is going to be a reframing day for me. I will be with my family, but while they're at school and work, I will be working on things like that, and I will let you know probably by weekend what's going to be happening for the following Wednesday. whether I'm posting a live or whatever, we'll see. Wednesday evening or Tuesday night, there will be a class going on Tuesday night. I'm not sure if I will be there or not. So that is Tuesday night. Wednesday evening, most likely A5 Says and Don will be on. But again, that's next week. And so until we get closer, not sure what's happening then. On Thursday morning, most likely Dawn and Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, Miss Shauna, will be there as well. On Friday, we will not be there. And I think that Susan will be back. So that Saturday, there'll be Susan Grayson at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And on, what is the other one? Sunday morning, Psychic Sunday on the, is it going to be the 22nd? What? Let me see. 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 11 and 14. No, it'll be the 25th. Sunday the 25th. Or is it Sunday the 18th? What am I thinking? Sunday the 18th is most likely, yes. Psychic Sunday will be on the 18th. And then that afternoon, hopefully Miss Bonnie and Miss Sherry Berry, Miss Sherry Berry and Miss Angie will be on in the afternoon on Sunday as well. Okay, what are we sighing about? What news? What are you doing this weekend? You were taking off
I've got a dance lesson tonight.
tonight this weekend?
I have to get a wire run in my backyard. That's my goal
Today or tomorrow?
over the weekend.
Okay. Over the 100-degree weekend.
Yeah, I thought this was a good plan.
Now, if it was last weekend,
I got some of
It's
it
a
done in
rainy.
the cool weather this week.
oh, good.
Get out early.
Yep. And it has been, it should be in the below 80s in the morning.
It's nice out.
Yeah.
Get up early.
And our son is up early, so we're good. Okay. Happy Mother's Day, Letty.
Anybody else got any input here? Everybody
No.
must be out on cruises because nobody's here.
Oh, we do have people here.
Yes, we have the best of the best.
Yes. And who is, everything happens for a reason. There is divine time. Okay. And we need to finish up the name for us. So please put in your last,
Are people
Suggested.
sending any suggestions?
no, they haven't been, but please send suggestions for our name. Supposedly the answer is in one of the text messages that Mr.
They're
Scott
saying
sent
they
me.
have sent us the name. I missed it.
They sent us the
They
name.
sent us the name. Haven't landed on it yet. I had a lot of silly names.
And he's been
Why do you have to be?
quiet lately.
Why do you have to be ready by 11 on Sunday?
Oh, her girls told her she had to be ready.
For
Mother's
for Mother's
Day.
Day.
Sorry.
It just clicked. Got it. Good girls.
And they're not telling her what, but she's got to be ready. So that's good.
Breakfast in bed. Then you get
No,
this
she has to be ready. So it must be going out somewhere.
for breakfast.
Yeah. And I love it when kids do that because you're the one paying for it
Yeah.
anyway. So.
It's like
And-
Christmas presents.
Yeah. And I thought about that. There's a very nice buffet that has reopened around here, but it used to be $19.99. And they closed down for COVID and it's reopened. The normal price is $35
Wow.
per person. That used to be the cost for a special event. So that must mean that Mother's Day is going to be at least 50, if not
Oh yeah.
more. So
Oh, to go out, you spend $100 just going out to dinner, and then if you go to a finite
Easily.
restaurant, easily 50 to 100. You spend 50 anyway.
yeah, and it's going to be a Mother's Day surprise, and they've got it all planned out. Oh, that's so sweet.
How old are your girls? Probably not working yet. Surprise. Well, that's
Yeah.
fun.
How old are you girls? Yeah.
If they want to do this. Let's see. So Lorena has gone to work. Rachel is Rachel. Victor is still loving himself.
Loving,
Other Rachel, not
telling
sleeping.
everybody loves yourself. What other Rachel? We only have one Rachel in here, don't we?
I was reading her
Okay.
spots.
And Lorena's off to work. What do you?
A5. She just got out of the meeting. Well, so tell us the gossip.
What's happening? Oh, 27 and 21 are Letty's daughters. So they're old enough to take care of it.
They can
Good
take it
job. Yeah. And that they can make the decisions and bring up something you really like. And I hear the little birds chirping that Scott mentioned. I will stay alert and ready to move because I feel like there will be a short window of opportunity to decide yes. And most likely, well, no, they're saying you can be fine with the job. Even with a promotion, it's going to be the same company, so it's not going to cause
That's good.
any problems. Oh, that was great that they live so close to.
But they're saying don't let things slide, whatever that would mean to you.
Yeah, well, she has a short window of opportunity, so she's going to be ready. Let me know what kind of boxes. I might have some special boxes I can get a hold of for you.
Tell us the tea.
5A tells us the tea.
Tea of the day.
Angie, do you know what
Was that
what
the
this
truth?
means?
Oh, or is that the gossip? Is that another word of saying?
Oh, it might be the gossip. I don't know. Could be a European thing. My deck didn't get the position she wanted because they don't. Oh, they told her she is good on paper,
That's
but
pretty
not.
straightforward.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
I'm sure she's going home with a smile on her face.
Oh my.
But growth experience here. That was right to the point kind of thing.
Wow. Somebody popped up.
There's no such thing as celebrity, only
Yeah.
humans. But yes.
Gossip of her work, LOL. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Well, we have
What would this?
JPC coming up.
What would a celebrity?
Do you do celebrity readings? Are you a celebrity?
In his family, he is. It's dead.
Let me see. I don't know.
What's your question? You got one?
Depends on your question, yeah. And
We don't know about the part in the movie coming up.
gossip, but it's slang from
Oh,
drag queens tell us
Okay.
the tea. Okay.
that's what we thought. It was something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Actually, no, I was just asking.
Hey, if somebody knocks on the door and wants a reading, I'll try anything once.
And besides, when it comes to celebrities, we've got some local celebrities here that I would consider Don with his book. You've written a book, so he's a celebrity. Susan's written a book. Angie's written a book. So, yeah, we've done.
They're people, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Years ago, I can't think of it. There was a couple, and they did mime, and they were very famous at the time. And they end up in a back room at a channeling here in Phoenix. I cannot think of it.
Oh, wow.
Something in Shields. Anyway, a husband and wife thing. And they were in the group just like everybody else, just channeling or whatever we were doing.
Oh, this isn't an event. Not at all. We're just saying it just depends on the question.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to know if Lady Gaga will get some nominations at the 2025.
Oh,
So we're not tapping into her energy. We're tapping into the energy of an institution. So that's not a protected source.
I know
you
of
reading?
her. I don't know anything about her.
Well, that's fine. But this is Music Awards, MTV Video Music Awards. That's all we're tapping into. See if you can get anything for that.
I've never tried this before.
I know. Hey, we've got to expand.
What the words I'm getting are Lady Gaga is exceptional at her craft. And I'm hearing the words likely contender. So she's going to be in the mix. But I get the feeling there's some politics involved here. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I don't know who votes for who. They're saying she's worthy of the award. And then I'm hearing the words, it's in the hands of the powers to be. I don't know if that is the music industry or I should be the second manager.
No, I was talking to Angie.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm feeling that there's some of the powers that be are against
There's
her,
some
and some,
someplace.
conflict. Some are for and some are against because of her outspokenness.
It's the old agenda thing.
Yes. Do I need to say it? The male dominants are trying
It's a
to
guy thing.
keep control. They feel if they give her awards, then they'll lose some of their control.
I'm hearing again, she's worthy of the award.
She's worthy of it. So it has nothing to do. I think they'll lose more control if they don't vote her in. They're going to lose more control. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it isn't.
He's saying
That's
the
what
same
I
thing.
feel.
He feels like it's in the power of the elites, yes.
Yes. And if they know what's best for them, they will vote. So they will back her up if they know what's smart. Doesn't mean they do. I'm just saying. Which is the same day as the 25 VMAs, which they will be held at UBS Arena. Are they in the same area? I know we're Madison Square Garden.
Why would they have scheduled something so... Something was done purposefully there strategically. Why would you... Sounds like two big events happening the same day.
With the two of them, yes, it will get even more recognition. Because there's a guy involved, it'll get a lot of recognition. Like I said, they're still holding on to as much energy, much power as they can.
The bottom line is 100 years from now, none of this is going to matter.
It's not going to matter at all, yeah. None of it doesn't really matter. Both are in New York. Okay.
Unless you're consumed with the...
So, UBS. Well, I know we're Madison Square Garden. I understand that. But what type of arena is UBS? Who plays there?
Something's more prominent.
Yeah. Well, Madison Square Garden is icon. It is so old. But I have not heard of the UBS arena. It's Madison Square Garden is almost as good as Lincoln Center as far as a venue, not for the same reasons, but I know that the Lincoln Center has gone down a lot as far as the board. A lot of it's gone. A lot of controversy there because of what they're expected to do. So it's Gaga's Abracadabra will only get recognized in best choreography, and that she will be treated with good noms, but as a legacy.
Well, if she doesn't know how the game's played by now,
she knows.
Not gonna, yeah.
She knows, but it's not her that's doing this. It is the people who want to maintain their power. I don't know who they are. I just know they're dominantly male. And they want to control.
So sit back and enjoy the show. See what happens.
I'm hearing 5, so I don't know what the 5 are, but that's the number that popped up to me. You saying how many nominations for Lady Gaga? 5 was the first number that came up.
I remember seeing her one time owning a nomination thing. But does it matter?
Well, no, he's just wondering.
Yeah.
He's just wondering.
I don't.
And this is not to be
set in stone.
No, it's just what I feel the energy here and now when I tap into MTV as far as,
Well, they're not only controlling your music. I think there's a lot of going on everywhere.
yeah, they're controlling a lot of things.
World order, all that stuff.
Yep.
Interesting game.
They're
Maybe
fighting.
in my next life, I'll come back as an elite. Then
You haven't been an elite yet?
Then I can control you.
As if you'd want to. I'm a free
Come
spirit.
back.
My soul is free.
Control everybody.
Okay, speaking of, I'm backing up.
Already?
You know what time it
Before we get
is?
10:55. They're buzzing around. They're buzzing around, flapping their wings. We are here for one reason. That is to include you all, and that is any viewer that may have accessed this program today, as well as the two that we speak of. This celebration is what we want to call it, is necessary for those of you who wish to ponder your next thought. Shows like this create inquisitive consideration. And to that, we wish to accolade this venue and others like it that stir the pot, so to speak, in the thinking process and share words of expression that caused minds hearing them to stretch. We say stretch because if you don't stretch your thinking process or your outlook or your way of looking at things, you just stay relegated to the same venue of existence. We want you to understand that you can certainly make that choice. However, at some point you have to move on, much like the lady looking for the house. You've got to hit the pavement and keep moving. If you just stand still, nothing is going to get accomplished or expanded or altered or uplifted or moved on with. So in the weeks to come, months to come, years to come, just keep hitting the pavement. You will find your house, you will find your job, you will find your understanding, and then you get to hit the pavement again and do it for something else. We wish you well in this journey. Happy weekend, and as you speak of your parental holidays, include those to the extent that you can, and worship those who have brought you to the planet and made that sacrifice to put up with you in your growing years. And we say that with deep affection. Blessings to you all. Continue your journey as planned or unplanned, and enjoy the trip. Ta-da.
Wow, I love the parental. And yes, hitting the payment for all things.
Yeah.
One of the other things that I was thinking of while I was saying it is to find your people as well. Find your people, find your community.
Find your peeps.
And JPC. It's easier that way. I've got that 5 for her and 4 more with Bruno. That's what I'm getting. So maybe a total of 9 is what I'm getting. Those are the numbers that popped in my head. So, and that's not for you to bet on. I bet on the 5, but I'm just saying.
What horse is going to win?
Yeah. Hey, they bet on everything these days. I'm sure Vegas has a thing.
Well,
going
somebody told
right
me
now.
they were betting on the Pope.
Yes, I'm sure they did.
There was, and that he was not the guy that won.
Contender?
Well, yeah, he wasn't up there. So a lot of people lost money.
Do you know why?
No.
Because he's American. We were told an American will never be Pope.
Yeah, somebody was talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, they didn't like the idea. But for him to be in Peru for the majority of his cardinalship, don't know if that's the right word.
Yeah, politically correct.
That it made a huge difference. And he's a missionary. And
Is he driving a Rolls Royce?
No.
Or Beamer?
No, I don't think so.
Or a Tesla?
Nine always pops in my mind when it comes to Lady Gaga noms at VMS. Yes, because she landed back in 2009 with 9. And 11 years later.
It's interesting. He's
9.
following
Okay.
her so closely.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Well, we know who to come to for the stats.
Yeah. Anytime we have a
Lady Gaga
question, we're getting. How are you?
Good job.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. We appreciate
Thanks for hanging with us today.
Yes. Please have a
We-
fabulous weekend.
We won't be back next Friday. Following
Nope.
week, we will be here. Something will be here.
I will be off all week next week. My first time in I don't know how long.
In the
Anyway,
meantime, if you got something, send it to the emails. We'll play with it.
yes, please. Please send us your suggestion for our new name or the program's new name. And no, it's not going to be Lady Gaga. Just say it. For some reason, they said no, nothing, not Lady Gaga. Thank you very much. It is about Archangel Gabriel and his collective. Or you want to hold up your book a second?
Sure. I just happen to have one here. Actually, two.
Yes, conferring
these
with
guys.
the universe. That is what I'm leaning towards. And what were you leaning towards? The
We're in
Gabriel
negotiations.
connection. Yeah.
Gabriel connection.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So a
A5.
lot of the artists are controlled by elites. Yeah, one has become an elite and she controls her destiny. Lady Gaga is one of them. But happy Friday, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's
we
Day.
will be back.
Love, light, and thriving for each one of you. Thank you. Have a beautiful time.